Hey guys, it's Brandon, aka B.Rich Beauty, aka your beauty best friend. Happy Wednesday, y'all. The baby is still delosing. There is a new couple alert, and will Jen Shah go to BRAVOCon? We're talking about that and a lot more. You know what to do. Grab your tea, grab your beverage. Let go. Hey beauty besties, how y'all doing out there, sugar? We're outside with outside noise, so bear with me, but today's tea is hot. Ooh, grab a sip. Child, did y'all see the Frontier flight attendants having to play double duty? Baby, this man lost it in midair, allegedly groping and touching on two flight attendants in their breast. And so the friendly skies turned to unfriendly skies in a matter of minutes as he's yelling to the passenger that his parents are rich and they're worth $2 million. It got so bad that he physically attacked a male flight attendant, so much so that they had to restrain this man with duct tape. And you know I got questions, comments, and commentary. First of all, sir, which I also know comments and commentary are the same thing, but you know what I mean. First of all, sir, your parents worth $2 million and you flying Frontier. Baby, either two things are happening. One, you are delusional, or two, you got disowned, because you are not about to sit here and lie to us on this plane telling me your parents are worth $2 million and you taking yourself a $12.99 flight down to Miami on Frontier. No, that's not how that works. Second of all, you had the unmitigated gall and the white caucasity to touch two female flight attendants' breasts. You would have lost an arm, a limb, or a leg with that drink cart going down the aisle. Third of all, this man had to physically restrain this rowdy passenger with duct tape. And not only did they restrain him with duct tape, they covered his mouth with duct tape too. I say, peace be still. Give everybody else on that flight some peace, cover that man's mouth, and restrain him until y'all get down to Miami and let the cops take care of him. But what I'm so perplexed about is the fact that the flight attendants got suspended. And Frontier released a statement saying that they had an incident, but the flight attendants did not follow the proper policies, so therefore they put them on suspension until further investigation is done. What further investigation is needed? These three flight attendants were attacked. Two sexually, because he groped them, and one was physically attacked. This man threw a punch at the black male flight attendant. What else do you need here? So I need to know why these people had to be suspended because they tried to protect the rest of the passengers and themselves. Is it that they were suspended because they duct taped this man shut? I need to know these things. All my flight attendant friends out there, why they suspend these people? Because what we know for sure is they did everybody a solid by protecting themselves and the rest of the passengers. And what is the air marshals? Is it just me? But there seems to be a lot of incidents happening 40,000 feet in the air, and it's not near one air marshal on any of these flights. Did the pan con leche affect the air marshals too? I just need to know all of these things. Now, what are your thoughts here? Do you think that, Frontier was wrong for suspending these flight attendants? And what would you have done here? Because I probably would have got me a little lick in too, trying to defend the flight attendants. I don't know. Y'all know I really don't fight like that, but I'm just thinking in my mind, what would I have done in that moment? I probably actually would have looked straight ahead and asked for another cocktail. Anyways, let's move on. Child, are y'all watching this DaBaby debacle? This disaster? This excuse of an apology that he just issued? And not only is it, to me, it's a half-ass excuse. And his excuse and DaBaby can go with Jeff Bezos in outer space or rim the orbit or whatever Jeff is doing. Take him with you. Because what I'm not here for is the fact that DaBaby is digging himself into a hole further and further without really stopping, pausing for the cause, and just owning up without having to make excuses. So y'all know, DaBaby just issued another apology, a lot more in detail, saying that, the internet moves so fast before he can fully educate himself, and he apologizes if he offends people, and he's now listened and he's learned, and he was just trying to educate himself, and all types of fodder. What I do know for sure is somebody's PR person finally stepped in to help him with the apology, because this apology feels just a little bit more weightier and meatier than the first one that he tried to do, but it's still disappointing and half-assed. And you know what? The ricochet effect is justified to me. And for every action, there is an equal and opposite reaction. And the reaction is he's now been recently dropped from 3 more music festivals: iHeartRadio, Music Midtown, and Austin City Limits Music Festival as well. Which brings us to a total, by the way, of 7 music festivals that has dropped DaBaby since his homophobic and just inaccurate comments about HIV and AIDS took itself viral. Took itself viral? Yeah, took itself viral, child. Now, here's the other piece, if y'all don't know, because y'all know Lollapalooza dropped him as well. But did y'all see this picture of all the people that was at the Lollapalooza? Child, Delta, Lambda, Omega, Alpha, everybody's variant is running through this crowd with this picture. And I did not know music festivals just all of a sudden just came back. Like, I did not realize there was so many doggone music festivals happening. Like, all the music festivals happened all at once, and apparently they all tried to book DaBaby. Who knew that he was da busy as well collecting these checks? So what are your thoughts here? Should he continue to be canceled from these music festivals, or as I like to call it, unpaid leave of absence? Or should we accept his half-assed apology and allow him to come back to try to regain some of these bags he's lost? Y'all tell me what y'all think. I know my answer. He needs to continue to sit in timeout until he learns his lesson. These apologies still is not a lesson learned. That's just my opinion. Woo, child. State Attorney General Letitia James is coming in hot. Most recently with her 165-page report she released in regards to Governor Andrew Cuomo's sexual harassment claims. And in the report, they're saying that 11 women have been the subject to his sexual harassment in some shape or form, past and present employees, allegedly, of course. And on top of that he has created a hostile work environment for those that work with him, especially those he has sexually harassed. Now, Governor Andrew Cuomo is stating that he's innocent, and the pressure for him to resign, he is trying to duck and dodge it like us trying to duck and dodge this Delta variant, child. He refuses to resign. He says he's innocent. And it's interesting because President Biden actually weighed in and said that, he should resign as well, which I kind of feel like President Biden may have spoken a little too soon. However, Andrew Cuomo says, I'm not going nowhere. You're not about to pressure me. But baby, the blogs are going in, honey. And in my Aunt Bertha's voice from Real Housewives of Atlanta, this is a scheme set up by the Republicans to bring us the bullshit. Baby, the blogs are saying the Republicans are setting Andrew Cuomo up. What are y'all thoughts here? Because y'all know I don't follow politics like this, but this is a big deal because I actually like Andrew Cuomo. And I love the way he handled and was really the leader while we were going through the pandemic, especially in New York. Honey, but y'all know I feel like equal opportunity treatment, whether you're black or white. If you're a predator, then you need to be treated like one and handled accordingly. But the blog said that this is a Republican setup. What y'all think here? But what we know for sure, if somebody can grab somebody by the and still become a president, child, it's all political at the end of the day. Let's move on. Well, Real Housewives of Salt Lake City, Jen Shah is out here living her best $1 million bond life. Baby, she just took to Instagram Live and announced on her live that she was going to be attending BRAVOCON this October. Now, if I do my math correctly and I look at a calendar, Jen, your trial starts in October. So you cutting it real close, sis, to be attending BRAVOCON and got a whole trial set up. Now, it seems to me she's trying to secure these bags as best as she can before all this drama unfolds. And word on the curb and in the blog is that Jen and Erica Jane are probably on the chopping block and will potentially be fired for the next season because of all this drama. And they're saying that Bravo is now trying to deal with these problematic stars here, and Erica Jane's name and Jen Shah's name has been tossed around as being problematic stars. Well, here's the thing though. This only problematic because they're having these lawsuits and financial drama and fraud and all this other stuff. Because any other problems, y'all know we here for it because that's the ratings. We like the good old problems, but we want normal, non-legal problems. And so if this turns out to be a big legal mess with Jen Shah, it may mean that we see Jen Shah going away. If, of course, she doesn't go away to jail first, too. In addition to this, the Real Housewives of Salt Lake City cast members are saying that they're still talking to Jen. They're keeping it cordial. They're not really answering any questions as it relates to Jen. And I don't blame them. Child, this is federal. These are lawsuits. Y'all stay out of it. But they're trying to answer surface layer questions, and they're trying to just stay neutral as best as possible. And if y'all know what I know, y'all should continue to stay neutral, child, and not answer nobody's question. And side note, they're doing yard work across the street, y'all. I'm sorry for all the noise and the trees chopping and the grass cutting and all the other nature that's happening. Y'all know I live in the city. I don't do this nature like this. But let's move on to our last topic. New couple alert, Diddy and Carisha, child. Carisha! Miss Young Miami from City Girls herself. they have basically announced that they are now a couple. You see this picture, right? She's sitting on Diddy's lap drinking tequila out of bottle. It looks like tequila. Drinking tequila out of bottle, child, looking all lovey-dovey. And the insiders are saying that Diddy and Carisha actually might be a serious thing. All I got to say is Carisha is 27, Miss Young Miami, and Diddy is 51. If leveling up and securing additional bags was a person, it is Carisha over here, sis. And I'm not mad at you leveling up and getting you a good old sugar daddy, good old daddy, period, because he is somebody's daddy a couple times over. And on top of that, I can't help but think, Carisha, don't let Diddy do to you what he did to Cassie. Because Cassie had a music career at one point too, and she put that music career on hold to be his trophy of a girlfriend, and now look where Cassie is, without a music career, but she went on and had a family after she left Diddy. So don't let him stunt your growth, child. You are hot, continue to be hot, but it'll be interesting to see what this couple turns out to be, because they're saying that Diddy actually is serious, and this relationship, him dating Young Miami, may actually settle Diddy down. We shall see. You know, in my head, Diddy will always be a forever bachelor to me. What y'all think about this situation and them dating each other? Obviously, there's a huge age gap, but you know, society doesn't normally frown on an older man dating a younger girl. So y'all let us know what y'all think about Carisha, aka Young Miami, dating Diddy. And on that note, guys, I got to go. You know what to do. Subscribe to the channel if you like this video if you like, and leave me a comment. Most importantly, check the notifications and make sure they're turned on. Who loves you? I do. See you Friday. Bye.